Yes. Okay.
Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
Yo, hey, what's up, you guys? Johnny Beane here.
Hello, everybody.
Guitars. Ron Gunner is here. Talking Guitars live and music news. December 23rd,
Yes.
2025. You guys, welcome. Santa Cruz, California, where, hey, I'll actually start. Where it's raining. It's super raining here today, and actually it was pretty nice earlier. I was out doing some of the stuff, that I do. But anyway, you guys, Ron, how are you doing, man?
Other than my fall, I'm doing fine.
Cool. Well, dude, yeah, you need a helmet or something, man.
I know. I told my wife as long as it was a Jack Lambert helmet, I'd be fine.
You need the Steelers. Yeah, instead of just the regular hat, you need just the regular helmet. But hey, you guys, I just wanted to give a quick update. Any of you guys that were watching yesterday, there was news that one of my favorite YouTube personalities, vloggers, Adam the Woo, passed away. And I was on my way home last night from San Jose. I'm down here in Santa Cruz. And our friend G. Butchnoff starts texting me and telling me what happened. And it's a shock. It's just a complete shock to have somebody that you watch every day. I watched Adam the Woo for years. A lot of his videos. Janice, did you know who Adam was? Anyway, so came home last night, went live, talked about it, and so I think there's going to be, we'll probably have some new people, in the community here from that. And again, I just want to give my condolences to his family, his friends, his fans, his community. And there's a lot of people in that, and I never got to meet Adam, but I did meet a couple other people over the years. Jordan the Lion is a guy. I met him at the NAMM show, actually, and actually that's coming up in about a month, a little less than a month. NAMM show, and so that's what we'll be doing on the channel here. But anyway, Jordan the Lion, he put out a video yesterday. And watched a few other friends of Adam on YouTube today, and yeah, and again, if you guys if you'd never heard of him, which is unbelievable because he was one of the biggest YouTube personalities. Again, check out his videos. Let me grab his channel here. We did some of this last night. Okay, here we go. Yeah, check him out. And yeah, we were talking in the green room before we started. There we go. The Daily Woo was his. He had a couple channels. He had a main channel, but this was the channel that he would post to for years. I think he posted like 5 years, like every day. He lived in a van. He would travel the country, and he was a musician. He was in punk bands, but I'm trying to think back on how I actually discovered his channel. I do know, and Ron, you'll understand. One of the first videos I ever saw of Adam the Woo was he traveled to the crash site of the Randy Rhoads plane. Like he actually was there. Like he got onto the property. I guess it's like a mansion or a hotel or something.
It's a mansion.
It's a mansion, yeah. And he was there, and he showed some of the stuff, and I think that video was like 11 years ago. So I know I've been watching Adam for a long time. I don't know if it's been quite, 11 years, but anyway, like I said, he would post pretty regularly. For a lot of years, it was every day. And it wasn't live. It wasn't like this, And like I was saying last night, Adam the Woo has been a huge influence on me as far as doing YouTube video, doing vlogging. Some of you guys know I do some vlog stuff as well. And for the past several years, I've been trying to figure out, like I was telling Ron in the green room, I've been trying to figure out like my next step in this journey of doing this, because I've been doing YouTube now 19 years. Been doing live streams 10 years. Maybe not every day, but pretty close. It's been a long time. So anyway, so Adam has been a huge influence on me doing videos and so again, my condolences to his family, his friends, and the community that is a part of his world. So, but yeah, Ron, you should definitely check out some of his stuff. I mean, the Randy Rhoads, heard of him before. The Randy Rhoads video right there, man. Actually, I'll put it in the chat. I know I did this last night. The Daily Woo, Randy Rhoads crash site. Oh, he did a few. He did a few from there. He did a video 10 years ago from the Randy Rhoads grave site. And then he did the crash site. That was back in 2014. So I'll go ahead and I'll put these videos in the chat for you guys. Again, if you haven't seen any of Adam's videos, you can start with a couple of these, but his more recent stuff. Okay, so there's the Randy Rhoads crash site right there. And then there's the grave site right here. I guess it's called Mount View is where he is. Randy Rhoads.
Yeah, the cemetery.
Yeah. Okay, this is back when he was doing the Daily Woo. Okay. So here, let me give you guys that. And anyway, one of the connections that I had with Adam was I never met him. Unfortunately, I never met him. Last night when I was doing my tribute, I had told you guys that a few years ago Adam had, he traveled a lot, and he did come by one of my old neighborhoods in the East Bay, El Cerrito, California, Berkeley, California, the Metallica Mansion, that house. Actually, Laz, our friend Music Therapy Laz, him and I went to that as well. That mansion. It's just a house. Yeah, it's just a little house that Metallica lived in the early '80s. Anyway, so Adam did a video from there, and then I think he went by Gilman Street, which was the punk club that Green Day played back in the day. Place is still around. I mean, a lot of bands still play that place, today. But anyway, so I think one of my connections with Adam the Woo was our love for Back to the Future. He loved Back to the Future. He would go. One of the last videos I saw was from last month. He would go to the. Actually, it wasn't just him. It was a whole bunch of people showed up to the mall down in Southern California, where they had, where Doc Brown was. Twin Pines Mall. Yeah, that actual location. And then some other stuff. And so it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So that was last month, and then I guess the latest is that Adam he traveled out of the country, and then he came back, and then his last video was basically showing his kind of his area, his neighborhood. He lived in Florida. And he was with this guy dressed up as the Grinch. And the video was pretty funny. The Grinch guy was actually pretty hilarious. I watched the video late last night. But anyway, that's his last video. And that was posted a few days ago. So if you guys want to see his last video, I'll give you guys that one as well. That would be this one. The Grinch takes over Celebration Florida. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I watched this late last night. So I just wanted to say hey to okay, here it is. So after this, check that out. Check out that video. And Ron, I'm sure you'll be watching some of those Randy Rhoads ones that he did.
I saw a couple videos of people at Randy's crash site, so I may have watched it already and just didn't, I didn't know who these people were. Just because there was a few people that's been there. So I may have seen it. I'm sure a lot of people have gone to that and not know who he was.
Do I also know Tampa J? I think I've heard of Tampa J, Janice. There are a lot of people associated with Adam, and like I said, Jordan the Lion was a guy that I actually met him at the NAMM show. I ran into him and I knew him. I knew of him and his videos, and he put out a video yesterday when the news was kind of out, but it wasn't confirmed yet. And again, thank you to G Butchnov for messaging me and telling me about this. Yeah, it's still just it's just unreal, man. So, yeah, Janice. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, actually, Joe and we used to talk about Adam years ago. I haven't talked to Joe in a lot of years, but Joe used to be on my channel here years ago, and we used to talk about Adam the Woo. Yeah, like I don't know, 8 years ago? Something like that. So hey, you guys, let's do it. Let's say hello to the top tier of channel members here on YouTube. Channel membership. It's a great way to help support the channel and support these shows. Top tier are the executive producers. They get their names read at the top of every talk show. They are currently Music Therapy Laz, who we hung out with. I hung out with him yesterday, watched some of the 49er game yesterday. Majestic PB and J Cat, Flipper Carlin, CC, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Nova 9 Music, I think is his new name, Mini Guitar Society, R Habs, and of course, Janice Lala, the intern. Thank you guys for being top tier channel members. Thank you for your continued support for this channel and these shows, you guys. Oh, man. Yeah, it's a shock, dude. Is there anybody that you've watched? Like anybody that you've never met them? See, here's the thing about Adam the Woo. If you watched his videos for any length of time, you felt like you knew him.
Yeah.
You felt like he was like you were friends. And I was watching some other tributes earlier today from people, and they were saying that the ones that they actually knew him, they said, "Oh yeah, he considered everybody a friend," and he was very positive. That was one of the super cool things is he was always just super positive, super happy. And like, let's say you had a bad day, let's say, whatever, you could come home, you could watch one of his videos and it would make you feel good. It would bring you joy watching him and the joy that he had, whatever video that was, either going to the Back to the Future filming location, stopping at some truck stop somewhere, because he traveled the country in a lot of his videos. He was also super into Walt Disney, so like the Disney, Disney World, Disneyland, all that stuff. Universal, theme parks, really into theme parks and stuff. So it was always, but again, you guys, check out, if you haven't seen his stuff, definitely check out his channel. Check out the Randy Rhoads stuff, but for the more recent stuff, you can check out the video from the other day, the one with the Grinch. So, and that guy was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. So, but no, I was asking you, is there any channels that you watch?
Not in the music world, but when I was doing the shooting, there were 2 shows there that guys I watched that passed away. It was kind of sad. So, yeah, it sucks, and you do get to the point when you're watching these people as much as you do, that you actually get to the point where you feel that you know them, and if you're lucky enough to meet them, which I was at events, or matches and stuff like that, it just makes it that much more real, I guess I could say. So, but
that's
not so much in the music stuff.
Well, I just mean in general.
Yeah.
In general, because I mean, Adam, he was in punk bands, like way back years ago. See, I didn't know him because of music. I knew him because of the video stuff that he did. The traveling, sharing a lot of different stuff. I mean, Back to the Future, I mean, that was one of the main things. So let's see, Who's here, you guys? We got Janice, of course. Oh, yeah. Carpetbagger. Yep. I watch him. He was actually in Santa Cruz not long ago. He did a video traveling through here. I think it was him. Yeah, that's the thing, too. A lot of these vloggers, they travel a lot, and they hit up places. And where I happen to live here is a huge tourist destination. Santa Cruz, California. You know? Like, I was doing some delivery stuff the other day, and I sent you, and we're in that thread, you and Rich. I sent you guys a photo. There was like a boba tea place or something. That was literally right across the street from Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. Which, if you guys know the movie The Lost Boys, the whole opening with the theme park, that's that's that. Or if you know the Huey Lewis in the news, If This Is It video where they're on the beach. That was filmed right there on the, like, I saw it. Like, anyway. Huge tourist destination here. So a lot of these vloggers, a lot of these guys, that they end up coming through here at some point and doing video. And
now, one guy I haven't watched any lately, but I did for a couple years. And he lived in, it's either Living the Van Life or The Van Life. And that's what he does. It's all, I mean, he's gone from California to the North Pole, all kind of stuff. I watch his stuff. So, but I think he was in Santa Cruz one time, the guy from the van life.
Probably. I mean, this area here, you see a lot of vans sitting around. You see a lot of Winnebagos. I mean, every street here is no parking because a lot of people try to camp here. All over the place. Yeah, Janice knew of him, yeah. Multi-Revelator? I remember Adam had a Back to the Future poster crammed full of autographs. Goldie Wilson, Clock Tower Woman, yep. And last month, he got a few more signatures added to that for the Back to the Future events that he went to down in Southern California. And I still want to hit up some of those locations. I've told you guys over the past few years that I was going to do that. And every time I'm down in the LA area, either I don't have time or whatever, I'm going to make time to do that. I mean, NAMM show is coming up. We will be down in Orange County. So, again, you guys will see all that stuff here. I'm there as media, so you'll get, if you want to see a lot of that, this is the place you want to be, right here. But as far as like the Back to the Future stuff, I don't know if that's going to happen this trip or not, because that's more like on the outskirts of where I'm going to be. It's not going to be right where it's not Orange County. It's more Los Angeles. And I don't know, maybe we can make it over there. Like if Laz, if you're watching, if you want to, stop by the McFly house or the mall, we should definitely do that at some point. I've always wanted to do that. And I can thank Adam the Woo for that because he did it. He would go there and share that stuff with, with his viewers. So let's see where we at here, you guys. Okay, so we've got some music news for you guys. I've got a story pulled up I was gonna read, and then I can't even talk. I'm gonna go to the workbench. I've got a guitar here that I'm gonna upgrade a little bit. I've got a Strat right here. I know it looks a lot like the other one I had, but no, it's a different one. So it's just it's a Sunburst. It kind of almost looks like an old 50s Strat. So maybe I shouldn't mess with it, but I'm thinking I will. I'm thinking we'll change the pick guard. I don't know. Should we put a humbucker in there? Maybe. I don't know. If you guys want to help.
Didn't you make a comment about me having a bunch of soloists that are all the same guitars, and now you got the same thing? A bunch of Strats.
So we'll see. Yeah, but see, I'm changing the stuff around though.
So did I.
I'm just not having like the same stuff sitting around.
Yeah, they all have different pickup configurations for different sounds.
Okay. So we'll go do that in a little bit. But we got some music news here. Let's head on over to, where is it? Where are we? Guitar Player. Let's check this out. Guitar Player. Here we go. I feel like we all still have a lot of great ideas and a desire to keep creating. Tommy Thayer teases future Kiss activity and says the band has a lot in the works. This is written up by Phil Weller. This is published earlier today. There's a cool photo right there. The lead guitarist for the band's final 2 decades doesn't believe it's game over just yet. What do you guys think of that, man? Kiss, they're still going, dude.
No
There's
comment.
Tommy. There's Tommy and Paul Stanley. Arco Arena. Hey, that's Sacramento, man. That's not far from me. Arco Arena. I've actually never been to a show there, but I've known of shows there. So Kiss may be done with touring, but Tommy Thayer isn't ruling out the possibility of new music. The band returned to the stage last month to play 2 shows at a Kiss Kruise event in Las Vegas. The show saw the quartet perform a candlelit tribute to their late founding lead guitarist Ace Frehley. Thayer tells MusicRadar the event was a huge success and teases what else the band has up its collective sleeve. Fan events like we just did in Vegas are really great to do, and we'll probably do more, he says. We hadn't played together for almost 2 years, but it's funny how quickly everything felt like it. We hadn't been apart that long. Let's see. There's a lot in the works for Kiss moving ahead, he continues. We're not touring anymore, of course, but there's still a ton happening behind the scenes. Thayer took over full-time for Frehley in 2002 and has played on 2 albums with the group. He says more new music isn't out of the question. I'm honestly not sure yet, he says. It really depends on where things go and how everything evolves over the next year or 2, but I feel like we all still have a lot of great ideas and a desire to keep creating and doing all the things we love doing. What do you guys think? What is that? Simply healthy choice. What do you guys think of spinning salads? I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, let's see. Dat Rebel Dog says, what an effing joke. What an effing insult to Ace. Those guys doing a tribute to Ace after all they still say about him. Puke. Puke face. You don't like Kiss? Well, it sounds like you liked them at some point. Otherwise, you wouldn't be upset.
I did see a video when Ace passed away, and they had showed Gene and Paul getting on the plane to go to the funeral, and somebody, I guess, at the airport was a more of an Ace fan than a Kiss fan. And I guess the guy started throwing jabs at him while they were standing waiting to get in the plane, telling them, don't expect this for them when they're gone. The tribute like this, like Ace is getting or something like that. I don't know. Ace was always my favorite, in the 70s.
Yeah, I've always liked Ace. I've always been a Kiss fan, but it's not like, I mean, I was never like a diehard fan. Like a casual.
You never went out
casual
as
fan.
Halloween dressed like Paul Stanley?
No. And I've never met any of the members of Kiss, but I did meet Bill Aucoin. I showcased for him because I worked with Desmond Child, and he wrote some of those huge Kiss songs that you guys know. I Was Made for Loving You. What was that other one? I don't know. You guys tell me. Anyway, we because of Desmond, we showcased for Bill Aucoin, and I mean, I thought it was cool because he's the guy that passed on Van Halen. And I mean, that's what I was going to say. I'm a huge Van Halen fan. I know all about Van Halen. Kiss, I'm more of a casual fan. I really don't know I really don't know as much about them, but I do like the 70s era. I like those
All
songs.
except for Kiss
like
Meets
those
the
albums.
Phantom. That movie was just terrible. But as a young Kiss fan, that was great to see him there.
That movie sounds pretty good to me. I would like to see that. But also, Thayer adds that a hologram version of the band, similar to ABBA's hugely successful Voyage shows, is on the list of possibilities. What do you guys think of that?
I hope it's better than the Dio and 5 poses of Dio, and then the hologram company scrolling around the screen.
It's been interesting doing the avatars so far, he says. I haven't really thought about what it all means in the big picture, but with technology evolving as quickly as it is, there's no doubt that this is the direction a lot of entertainment is going, and I agree with that.
Yeah. What's going to happen is you're going to be able to go see the Doors. You're going to be able to go see Jimi Hendrix. Then you watch. All that's going to happen. Mark that on your calendar right now. I said that. Those families are going to get in on that, and you're going to be able to see Janis Joplin or Elvis or Richie Valens, whatever.
You can already see Elvis everywhere you go in Vegas.
Well, I know, but I'm talking.
He can marry you if you want.
I'm talking about the hologram. They'll have the shows out. You wait and see.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of that, it was June. I saw something about Hendrix today. So I can't remember. Sorry. It was something. June 18th, 1967 was the Monterey Festival where he lit the guitar on fire.
Monterey Pop Festival.
I think it was
I was just in Monterey.
June 18th of 1967.
I don't know.
So I don't know. But anyhow, something about that guitar body that caught fire. Someone now has it.
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, in fact, dude, you actually just reminded me of something. Let's read the rest of the story, then I'll tell you guys something. I was just down in Monterey the other day. Actually, Mike Wood, you know this. And by the way, Mike was great hanging out. I met his mom yesterday. I was hanging out with Mike and his mom yesterday at a very cool restaurant that I still didn't get to eat at, and I'll probably never get to eat there ever again. Although, Mike, I'm actually coming up there on Thursday. Are they still open on Thursday? If they are, I'll stop by there.
That's Christmas Day.
I know. I'll be up there Christmas Day. Oh, but as far as the avatars and stuff, no, a lot of that stuff they're going to bring to you. Unless in Vegas, a lot of that will be happening, which I can definitely see that. But okay, so let's finish this, and remind me after we're done here. I've got something to tell you guys about Monterey. Thayer started life in Kiss doing menial work for guitarist Paul Stanley and bass guitarist Gene Simmons while working on their book Kisstory. That led to him getting the lead guitarist gig in the wake of Frehley's second departure in 2002. Frehley, for his part, said Thayer played the notes right, but didn't have the right swagger. He remained a part of the band up, where are we? That's covered up. I can't see it. That let them get blah, 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 blah. He remained part of the band up to and including their extravagant tour farewell at Madison Square Garden in 2023. Although Frehley and founding drummer Peter Criss were originally slated to join Simmons and Stanley for that final show, the idea fell apart. Simmons has since voiced regrets about how Frehley and Criss were treated. He also had to apologize for his comments that the guitarist died due to bad decisions. And this is written up by Phil Weller.
And that's why they were getting harassed at the airport, because of that last section you just read right there.
Mm-hmm. I heard about that. I mean, I didn't see it, but because I'm over. A lot of us were over on X, over on Twitter, and I do follow Gene Simmons over there, and I think he did post something. So, but hey, check this out, you guys. I was down in Monterey a few days ago. Actually, I went to a ballet actually, and it was pretty cool. I had some friends doing this ballet thing down there. But afterwards, and Mike, you already know this because we talked about this. I live stream every night ish over on Twitch. I do video gaming. Mike was hanging out with me over there a few nights ago. So he knows all about this. But, actually, I filmed some footage I was going to show you guys. But anyway, there's this hot dog place down there that I ate at. Mike, what was it called? Do you remember? What was the hot dog place called? Anyway, we talked about the mascot. It's very, very funny. The mascot's this hot dog guy putting hot dog on his head. It's kind of weird. Pretty strange.
Only in California.
Really good food. Really good stuff. They got these hot dogs there with like tater tots. Oh, that's like the hot, what do you call it? What do you I forget.
Mike,
chili,
it's not Mr.
Chili
Mr.
with tater
Wiener.
tots. The Cheetos.
It's like loaded.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Cheetos dust. And then those are what do you call that? What's the vegetable?
Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, you can get Brussels sprouts. They're actually really good. They're kind of like fried up a little bit or something. Anyway, so ketchup, Brussels sprouts, yes. So this is pretty wild. They have all these the music they're blasting in there is like ska music. Okay. So really felt at home.
Hell was that?
What?
What music? I never heard that. What did
ska.
you just say? What is
ska.
that?
It's kind of like, it's like punk.
Okay.
It's like punk. It's actually pretty hip, Ron. You should try it.
I'm old.
I know. You sound like it. It's actually pretty... Dude, no, ska actually goes back to the 80s, man. There's a lot of ska musicians that are older than you. Anyway, they're blasting the music, and it's all good. Reminded me of Santa Cruz, And actually, that morning, I dropped a channel member video for you guys, if you guys saw it. That's literally my neighborhood. Like I tell you guys, I live right across from the ocean. That's literally like not far from where I am, right there. But anyway, so that morning I dropped that for you guys, and then I ended up going to this ballet, and then end up going to this hot dog place. Yes.
Well, you say you live close to the ocean. So from where you are right now to where you were standing in that photo, how many minutes does it take to drive there?
If I was to drive to that?
Where you were just showing yourself standing there.
Where 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes. So anyway, so we go to this hot dog place. We walk in there, and I was actually going to post this for you guys. I have yet to do that because I went out of town yesterday and everything. But they have all these skateboards there. Check out the skateboard. EVH themed skateboard. Place is called Lucy's Lighthouse. I'm not sure who it's autographed by. It says 5150. I'm thinking it's the guy that created the board. But it's an EVH themed board. Oh, and here's some of the other. This is the inside of the restaurant. Skateboards. Huh. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Ooh, like the skull one.
And again, it's a hot dog place. A lot of awesome hot dogs. But anyway, EVH themed board. I'm assuming it's the guy that created it. Place is called Lucy's Lighthouse. All the best. Yeah, it looks like Dwayne something. But yeah, it says 5150 on it.
Dwayne
EVH
Johnson?
51. EVH 5150. I don't know. Mike and I, when we were hanging out the other night when I was doing GTA, he was in my chat. We were trying to figure that out. So pretty cool. Does it say Peterson? What? Gee, there you are, man. Dude, I just talked a little bit more about Adam the Woo, man. Let's see. What does it say? Let me pause it here real quick. It says Dwayne. Yeah, it looks like Dwayne. Look, Dwayne Patterson? Peterson? It's either an E or an A. Gee, yeah, man. Yeah, I talked about that beginning of the show here, and then, of course, I did my video last night. But Adam the Woo, yeah. Unbelievable, man. Let's see. So, there are a few Dwayne Peters who were very famous skater. Oh. Dwayne Peters. It may have been. I was going to do a dedicated video, like, I do my Van Halen show, exclusively Van Halen. I was going to do one of those and talk about that skateboard. Maybe do that tomorrow. So anyway, Kiss looks like they've got some stuff happening.
They'll never be done until Gene passes away. That's what's finally going to end Kiss.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think they're going to go on and on and on even after that, because it's a business. It's a corporation. Somebody else is going to.
Well, they did sell their music rights.
Mm-hmm. But see, it's not just music though. It's entertainment. It's merch.
Well, but they sold $300 million, I think. So, I don't know, because I saw a video. Paul was saying that that they sold all that, and I think it was 380 million.
It was probably their publishing. It was probably the rights to their music, the licensing to their music.
But I don't know if that was divided just between Paul and Gene, or that still included Peter Criss and no, Ace and Peter had to sign away their stuff.
It would include whoever wrote those songs.
Well, their biggest hit was Beth, and that was Peter Criss wrote it. which worked out for me when I was dating Beth and we got married because, we were band practice and I would go to the payphones. We didn't have cell phone and tell her, hey, won't be home for a while. We're still, working on music.
Uh-huh.
Peggy, how's my head? It hurts. It hurts. And the hat going right across it right there is not feeling too good either. But
You should, you should you didn't go to a doctor or anything?
no. No, because the bad part is when I had my accident after high school, that was the exact same spot, which is what freaked my mom out. I said, but if you remember, when I fell that time off the car, I didn't wake up for a while, other than in the emergency room. Then a few weeks later, this time I didn't pass out, so I'm good. Because they said if it heals, it would actually be stronger than it was before the accident. So I figure I'm good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but take care of yourself, man. That's not good. Okay, so no, dude, as far as Kiss, they're never going away, man. They're never stopping. But they probably, I'm just assuming, is they sold the rights to the music, which that's what a lot of these bands are doing now. They're selling all the rights away because, they're getting older. And
except for Poison, who never owned they always owned their music from day one because they did the first album, they did it themselves. And even Bret Michaels said, if you bought the album and peeled the cellophane off of it, I'm the one who put the cellophane on it.
You mean Cat Dragged In?
Yeah, the very first one, yeah. That was all self-funded. They did the whole thing. There was never a record company that owned them. Nothing. They've owned their music from day one.
No.
Yep.
Cat Dragged In wasn't an independent release.
They owned the music. They did. You look on YouTube.
But that doesn't mean that.
Well, I'm just telling you what Brent said. He's saying that if you bought that and peeled the cellophane off of it, he's the one that wrapped them in the cellophane, did the machine.
Not Cat Dragged In. That was on Enigma Records.
Yeah. Enigma ended up putting it out eventually.
Which is Capitol Records. Which is not independent.
I know, but no, they had it out then when they signed with the record company.
So there was a print of it before that.
But the record company never did own where you get bands now after 7 years, they re-release their album because that's when they get all the money for it instead of the record company. Brett said that record company they always got all the money from all their music because they never went that route. They did it all themselves.
Let's see. We can read about this for a second. Look What the Cat Dragged In is the debut studio album from American glam metal band Poison, released May 23rd, 1986 by Enigma Records and Capitol Records. Wait a minute. Though not a success at first, it steadily built momentum and peaked at number 3 on the U.S. Billboard 200 on May 23rd, 1987. The album spawned 3 successful singles, Talk Dirty to Me, I Want Action, and I Won't Forget You. It was certified gold in 1987, 3 times platinum by 1990. Production and marketing. The record was described by vocalist Bret Michaels as a glorified demo. Maybe that's what you're talking about. It was recorded in 12 days at LA's Music Grinder Studios.
Yep. Thanks to...
with producer Rick
Stevie Nicks, thanks to her, because they were recording at night because she was too coked up. She booked the studio time, and then they came in and used her time because she never showed up. So they never even paid for the studio for that album.
Is that true?
Stevie Nicks did. Yeah. Look up Bret Michaels talking about them owning the music.
Well, hang on. It would say that in here. The record became biggest selling album in Enigma's history, with heavy rotation on MTV, of course. I mean, I remember all those videos. It was reissued in 2006, a 20th anniversary edition released by Capitol. This version added... okay, so wait a minute. Was it not released by Capitol the first time? This version added single versions of the 2 album tracks and a cover of Jim Croce's You Don't Mess Around with Jim as a bonus track. All tracks are written by Bret Michaels, C.C. DeVille, Bobby Dahl,
and Ricky
and this guy.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
The producer,
Ricky Rocket.
The producer said it was a nightmare because the only one that had talent was CC. So they basically learned as they went.
Rick Brody? Is that his name? Rick Brody? Rick Browd?
But there's a whole video of Bret talking about all that. And how they've never had to worry about the record companies taking most of the money and them not getting any of it, or hardly any, or 7 cents off each album. They never had to do that because they owned it all from day one.
Well, Wikipedia doesn't say anything about that.
Well,
Look What the Cat Dragged In is the iconic debut album and title track by glam metal band Poison. Excuse me. But Stevie Nicks isn't directly on the record. However, the producer of Look What the Cat Dragged In worked with Stevie Nicks. She played a role in the band's story, leading to a popular rumor connection, with clips even showing the producer discussing Nicks' influence on the album's success. But it's Poison's album. Okay. So there is a video explains how Stevie Nicks influenced the album. Wait. Stevie Nicks connection. The link to Stevie Nicks comes from producer Rick. Is it Browdy? Browd? Browe. That's how you spell his name. Who also worked with her, notably on her The Wild Heart album, and helped Poison get signed, leading to their huge success. Misconception. While Nicks' involvement helped Poison gain traction, she didn't sing on the album. But that doesn't say anything about... But yeah, there is a video. Huh. Do you guys know anything about this? I don't know. Let me see. Was Stevie Nicks involved with the band Poison for their debut album? That's not even doing anything. I don't know.
I'll find that video and send it to you.
Well, no, I found it. I mean, I'm looking at it.
No, it's Bret Michaels on the Darker Sides of the Music Business, I think is what it's called. I think that's the one.
Poison producer on how Stevie Nicks helped record Look What the Cat Dragged In. Okay, that's probably what you were just talking about. Hang on. Oh, here we go. Stevie Nicks had a behind-the-scenes advisory role in the production of Poison's 1986 debut, Look What the Cat Dragged In. According to the producer, Nick's involvement stemmed from her relationship with the band's management. Nick's provided input on the album's production. While not a vocalist or writer on the album, her presence and advice were part of the album's development in the mid-'80s. Well, cool. Yeah, I didn't know any of this. Behind the Music mentioned that, too. That was a great show, man, Behind the Music. I used to watch all that stuff back when I had a TV.
Yeah, because he said they did the Prince for that first album, and he even said, if you peeled the cellophane off that album, I'm the one that put it on there.
Well, see, to me, that sounds like Look What the Cat Dragged In. First print refers to the debut 86 vinyl LP. Poison, known for its iconic cover and early pressings on Capitol, often sought by collectors for the specific matrix numbers like ST-12523. How is it different? Okay, so the early release was Enigma Records. Why is it special? It's the debut album. Okay. Condition. Okay.
I sent you 2 videos that might be. I'll have to find the exact one and check it, and then I'll send it to you. Hey,
okay.
Les.
Wait. Yo, Les. But wait a minute. That is Capitol Records. Oh, it says that's a first print. But it looks like it. But it's a Capitol Records print. I know you guys can't see what I'm looking at. I'm just Googling.
Raymond, I'm just saying what Brett was saying in an interview.
That's pretty interesting, though. There's no listings for a different EP. Yeah, I know. I'm not finding it. Something else. They're saying the first print. I don't know. I'm still confused. I don't know what's going on. You hit your head, and I'm confused.
Well, connection there, Johnny. 3,000-mile connection somewhere.
Oh, man. All right. Okay, look at this, though. We're at an hour. He was smoking the good stuff. Was he smoking the good stuff? I don't know. Thanks for subscribing, Rondo. Thank you, man. By the way, yeah, we have a lot of new subscribers since yesterday. There's a lot of new people probably watching this. So yeah, so thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Happy birthday to Lemmy. Is it his birthday today? Is that true? Ron, did you know that?
No, I did not know that.
Well, today's December 23rd. Oh, you must be in the future because his birthday is December 24th.
Well, she is 2 hours ahead of you. So that would be noon there. There you go. Or midnight there.
So tomorrow, for us here in California, well, I'm in California. It's the 24th for you. Okay, right on, man. Steve, welcome. Yeah, so tomorrow, or happy early birthday, Lemmy.
Ron, Merry Christmas to you, brother, and all the best for 2026. Guess who that's from?
Music Therapy Laz.
No, the name Brutta ought to give you the clue.
I don't know.
Bob.
Oh, cool. Very
Mr.
cool,
Bob
man.
Daisley. Now, if you'd have told me in 1981 that I'd be getting a Christmas email from Bob Daisley, I would have. Well, first I said, "What the hell's an email?" But other than that,
I know. And I wasn't even born yet, so I wouldn't have been telling you that.
thank you, Bob. Merry Christmas to you too.
Bob, are you watching? Are you watching, dude? So yes, happy early birthday, Lemmy from Motorhead. His birthday's tomorrow.
Laz sent me the thing on Lemmy from the Rainbow. Lemmy's Lounge, all the stuff you can buy from there. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for that, Laz.
We were there a couple years ago. Actually, we were there with Amanda. Backstage recordings. We were there with Amanda, actually, at the Rainbow with Lemmy. Not well. There's a Lemmy like statue outside. I think we do have what, Laz? Do you remember when that was? We do have photos. Does anybody know when that was? That's when we went down for the Steve Rosen thing. It was right after that because it was raining. What year? What day was that? I'll give you guys. Yeah, it's Book Soup. Actually, Nightbot should give you guys. Do Book Soup. Nightbot will give us the date. Nightbot will give us the video in the chat. January 9th, 23. Wow, we're coming up on 3 years. All right, check this out. We actually have photos that we took when we were at the Rainbow that night. At least I've got photos. Where are we? What is it? January 9th? Oh, here we go.
Raymond, yeah, that's right. I know Amanda told, when her and I were talking before, she said the same thing. But, I mean, just to have, to know I'm on his mailing list and he called me brother.
That's cool, man. Well, we did go by Guitar Center. So I do have photos of me at the Guitar Center, like in front of like the Edward mural there.
Wow, you're wearing a heavy coat. What was it? 60 degrees there?
It was rain. It was pouring rain that night. The rain was terrible that night. That day. Yeah, so
well,
this is like
we're getting reports that all of California is under severe weather for the next week.
I can believe that. Yeah, look, this is Beverly Hills. There's the Beverly Hills sun. We were in Beverly Hills, and it was like super raining that day. Laz was driving. Well, I got photos of Steve Rosen. You guys all know Steve Rosen. This was at the Book Soup event. Right there. Almost 3 years ago, yeah. And then I don't have photos with you guys, but I have photos of my onion rings. This is at the Rainbow. If you ever want to see what onion rings look like at the Rainbow, that's what they look like. Oh, and I got a photo of Edward. It was a photo that Glenn LaFerman had taken. That was on display there. Oh, and there was a Van Halen. There was a Music Man guitar there as well. At the Rainbow. To the Rainbow right there. Yeah, I don't think we knew you then. I don't remember. Do you remember us going to the Rainbow that night?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Very cool. You have the photo? Yeah, I know, Laz. I do too. That's the problem. Is that's all I have are photos with him. Oh wait, the next day we did the tour of electrophonic guitars. No way. Because I got photos of you and our friend from Electrophonic, man. Do you remember that? We did this tour of this guitar factory. That was like that was the next day. Oh, here we go. Oh, I found it. There we are. There's Amanda and me right there. At the Rainbow. That was cool. Adam, what's up, dude? Adam Roach. Good to see you, man. Adam Roach, we got to do a show, dude. It's been a long time. I think the last show we did was like a few years ago. Cool. All right. Let's see, where are we at? We're at an hour. Yeah. So is my phone charged up? I was just looking at it. It's at 60. Dang, it's at 60%.
Plug in your big battery.
The big battery is out. I lost a battery too. I had like a big battery that I would take with me places, and I don't know where it went. It's gone. Like I put it in my car, and then I don't know where it is. It might be sitting here somewhere. Like I used it and then just left it somewhere. Oh yeah, by the way, check this out. Thank you to Music Therapy Laz. We hung out yesterday for a little bit watching the 49ers game. Which, don't tell me how it ended, because I didn't watch the end of it. But look what Laz gave me. You'll like this, man. You'll like this. Look what he gave me, man.
Jeez.
You like that?
I like the candy, not the dispenser.
49ers won? Cool. Yeah, he gave me that. And actually, he gave me a couple things. Gave me some new Music Nomad grip cutters.
There you go.
String cutters. Because I had said on a previous show, I had said I needed another pair of these. So there they are. Right on, dude. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go to the workbench. Adam Roach, definitely. Yeah, next year. Let's do it, man. Sounds good. Yeah, our friend Adam Roach, he does a lot of stuff with Steve Rosen. All right. So I'm going to go to the bench. I've got a guitar right here. I was going to change the pick guard.
Laz, did you give the guitar to your brother yet?
Oh, I was over there yesterday, but his brother wasn't there. Well, his other brother. I was at his brother's house, but not the brother that owns that guitar.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Cool. So we've got a Squier Strat. I was gonna change the pick guard.
Looks like a Richie Valens Strat.
I know it looks like a 50s style Strat. So maybe I shouldn't mess with it, but I'm thinking I will. It kind of does look like a 50s.
Mm-hmm.
50s Strat. Maybe that's what it is. Excuse me. But I was going to change the pick guard. Yeah, maybe change the pickups. I don't know. But like I was saying, I've got a few pick guards. I've got a mint green. Well, hey, I'll take you guys over to the workbench and we can check it out. I mean, I'll probably change the strings. change the strings on it and clean it up. I haven't, like, I just got this, so like I haven't done anything to it. So, but these are good guitars, you guys. Matt Hatter says leave that one alone. Leave this alone. Don't do anything. Well, see, that's the reason I get it, is so I can fix it up.
I like,
but it does look pretty cool as is.
I like the rosewood on the neck.
Mm-hmm. Truthfully, the body, the color of the body really isn't that exciting. It looks nicer on camera than it does in person. Like it looks like real, like bright.
Mm-hmm.
In person, it's like not this bright. It's like dark. And Billy Ray say, "Leave it. You guys want me to leave it alone?" Well, then, you guys, show's over. This is it. We're done. This is the last show. Here, check this out. I've got another one. I'll show you on camera. You can see the difference. Now, like what I was saying, this one. On camera, this one looks nicer than it really does. This one here looks nicer. This one here looks nicer in person. So you can see the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like this really looks nice.
There's more red in that one.
Well, there is red in that one. That's the thing. There's no red in this one. Maybe that's the difference. There's really no red in the Sunburst on this. It's pretty much just like black. This one has red, but also the Sunburst itself is more. It's
brighter.
It's just more bright. Yeah. Yeah. So these are kind of similar guitars. This one, of course, I changed the pick guard. I changed the knobs. I put a humbucking in there.
Well, you can get a red paint marker and go around the outline of the other one between the black and the Sunburst and put red in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just trace it on there.
But it does. But that one, yeah. So this one I already kind of upgraded, and I have used this guitar. I have recorded with this guitar. You guys have heard this guitar, whether you know it or not. You guys have heard this. I've been using this one a lot. So this one's great. Somebody scratched off the logo, but real faintly, they must have had like a Stevie Ray Vaughan decal on there, because if you look real close, you see it says SRV. If you look real close.
Want me to make you a logo that says Johnny Beane Guitars?
Sure. So
I'll make it with the Fender font. So it'll be Johnny Beane Guitars. You can put it on there.
This guitar is lighter. Yeah, see, now I'm thinking I don't want to mess with it. but that's why I get it, is to mess with it, to upgrade it, to change it, you know. The thing is, I don't really like just the white guard, white pickups, white knobs. I like the parchment. I do have a mint green guard. Well, let's go to the bench.
Let's go to the bench. Look good on that.
Let's go to the bench. We'll see.
Put black pickups in it.
We'll go to the bench. We'll
Yes,
see what
man.
it looks like. We'll check it out. So we'll see, though, because my battery isn't totally charged up, unfortunately. I've got several pick guards to choose from. All right. Let's go over here. See, yeah, now that I think about it, it does look like a 50s Strat. So it's like, yeah, I don't have a 50s looking Strat, so I should just leave it alone. But the reason I get it is to mess with it, you know, and change it around, so. Let's try this. How do we do this? By the way, you guys, smash that thumbs up. Smash that like button. Is this us today? I think this is us. Let's see. Yeah, this is us. 'Cause I just heard myself pop in. I see it. Oh, I see it. There we are. All right. Come on. Okay. All right. I know you guys got me because I can hear myself. And thank you again, Music Therapy Labs, for this. I know you can't see that stand, Ron.
Candy's nice. Be right back. I gotta grab a guitar.
Okay. All right. Let me show you guys what we have here. We have a few different things. What I like to do for an upgrade for guitars is to add a Diodario solid brass end pin strap buttons. I really dig these. So we'll be changing that out. I mean, that's easy. Thank you again, Laz, for the grip cutters. Can definitely use those. Oh, and when Ron comes back, I actually have something to tell him. Something that my assistant told me earlier, which he'll totally disagree with. So let's see. I've got a bunch of regular white ones, which, yeah, I'm changing from that. So I don't want to change to that. Some of the other ones that we have is we've got this one here. What do you guys think of that? Is that pretty cool? Oh, let me go get my laptop. That reminds me. Merry Rockmas, dude. Are you a Hello Kitty fan? Just asking. I mean, truthfully, I mean, I wasn't, but it's kind of become a thing because Rich gifted me a Hello Kitty guitar, so I have one of those. And really, I mean, I've got a shirt now that I wear, and I mean, I wouldn't say I'm a huge, and actually Rich and I did go to the cafe. We do have a Hello Kitty cafe out here. So we went to that. I mean, a lot of it is just to kind of, have fun, really. But I got the pedal. Thank you again, Bay Area Rich. Got the Fender Hello Kitty fuzz pedal right here. But I did get some nice compliments the other day. I do have a Hello Kitty t-shirt that I wear around town, and I did get some nice compliments on it. So that was pretty cool. But no, Ron, let me tell you this, man, if you can hear me.
I can hear you.
I was talking to one of my assistants earlier, and I was talking about, doing these shows and doing the guitar workbench thing. And they actually told me that it's more authentic to have a bench totally cluttered with parts and stuff than to have a bench totally like neat where everything is like in its place, because they said that the bench looks the bench that's cluttered looks authentic, like you're actually doing stuff. The bench that's totally clean looks like you're posing. That's what they told me. No joke. So I know you're going to disagree with that.
Well, yeah.
Now watch, his bench is going to be all totally like messed up and stuff everywhere.
Nope. Never be like that. Sorry. My dad ruined me from that.
Mm-hmm.
I refuse to spend more time looking for tools than what I would actually use them for. Because I did that as a kid for years.
But
for him.
It wasn't just the tools. It wasn't just the tools part. It was like having parts. Like my assistant was saying, like people watching, like it looks more interesting if you have like a pile of stuff sitting there like that.
But I'm looking at it as from a customer's point of view. Damn, my guitar's on that bench. It could get scratched really easy.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of customers, one of my customers dropped a Christmas gift off for me today.
Oh, cool.
Now I just have to find a place to put it. That's one part of it. That would be the front, or the first part, I should say. Then there's this. So we're going like this.
Nice. Mad Hatter, definitely, man. Definitely. Please tag me in your video.
Into this.
At Johnny Beane. You can actually put at if you post a video to YouTube, you can put at Johnny Beane in the title and it'll tag me.
Do that.
What is that? Is that a painting?
Yeah. Into this.
Oh my gosh.
It's what, 5 pieces. And it's made, you could put it together, but it's more made to be like a little bit apart.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
I told him he didn't have to do that. He's like, I know, but he said, I thought you'd enjoy it and like it on the wall. And okay. So I thanked him. I told him he about an hour after he left, he's like, did you open it? Yes, I'm going to save it for Christmas morning. He goes, no. He said, open it now. I'm like, okay. So.
Mm-hmm. That's cool, man. Right on. So check this out, dudes. I'll turn my light on so you guys can really see what's going on. So what do you guys think? Like, dang it. See, now I'm thinking I want to leave it. But, I mean, I can always just switch it back, after doing something to it. But
take that mint green one and throw it over your shoulder. Don't even touch that guitar with that mint green one.
Well,
that one would kind of still resemble the 50s, the Pearloid.
Well, see, I'm not looking to resemble 50s anymore once I change it. I mean, it'll just be different. Right? So you got the Pearloid. This is like
cool, man.
Like an off-white. You can kind of see it. That's when I picked up the other day. And then you got the mint green. You got the mint green one. Which I need to open anyway. So we're going to open this. And I am going to go back to that shop and pick up some more pick guards. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Because they do have another one of these. Another all parts, like totally like this. And it's like $20. So, excuse me.
Johnny.
So here, check this out. What do you guys think? You don't like that? Can you see it?
Not mint green, no.
Well, you can't really here. Can you tell? Thing is, you can't really tell.
Well, then what's the point of changing it?
Well, no, on camera you can't tell. In person, you can totally tell the difference. Well, there you go. You can kind of see it. So what, you just don't like mint green just in general, or on this guitar?
On that guitar.
It'd just be too weird?
Yep. So that means you're going to do it.
No.
Because I think that.
Yeah. I mean, these are all just regular white, so it wouldn't be much different. I mean, this is just single ply. You got white, black, white, which would be, a little bit of an upgrade. So wait a minute. So you got this white that's all kind of like dirtied up and stuff. I mean, so it'd be like kind of relict a little bit. Yeah, I don't know about that. This is kind of, this is the one I picked up. It's kind of like an off-white. Yeah, I don't know about that. What do you guys think? Black? Now, I don't have a single black one, although I do have one that's loaded. I have a black, white, black loaded. Actually, it just needs the bridge pickup. What do you think of that? That's cool.
Black's all right.
So, what do you think I should do? Do you think I should just put a bridge pickup in there and use the black with the parchment pickup covers, parchment,
Mm-hmm.
and do that? I do have another couple parchment covers here. You can really see. Yeah, see, look at that. You can totally tell. You like that, Mad Hatter? Okay. What? Well, let's take the strings off. Let's clean the guitar up a little bit. Because like I said, I just got it, so I haven't done anything to it. Like it's kind of gross, to play it. And then, but another option is we got a humbucking. So we got this too, where I could put a humbucker in there and make it more similar like that other one. So that's an option.
Do you have a white humbucker?
No. Mm-mm. I want to clean this guitar regardless. I want to change the strings. No matter what happens, I just got to clean the guitar up because it's pretty gross. Although it does play great. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna change the strings.
Use your new cutters.
Well, I'm almost done. I'll use the new ones to cut the strings off the new one. There are the new strings. Oh, I gotta take the back plate off too, man. The back plate's still on there. So, dude, that's a nice. That's a nice. Is that a painting or that's like
It's a print of a painting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool, man. Mad Hatter, am I going to get one of the newest versions of the Teased SBHE or ST1 Super Strat style guitars? I don't know. It's very possible. But if I do, I will definitely do a review. There we go.
Thank you, Steve Barton.
Wait a minute, Steve Barton. Steve Barton. Wait a minute. Dude, the lights just changed, but my camera is on the wrong. You can't see my lights. They're over there. They're back there. I know my lights are on, so you can't even see anything. But hey, Steve Barton, dude, thank you so much, man. You prefer the mint? $20 gets you a mint green pick guard on the guitar. Well, hey, we can try everything. But Steve Barton, good to see you, man. Thank you again for all your support. Yeah, Steve Barton, dude. We actually met up. He came down here to Santa Cruz one time, and we met up at a cafe. It was like a restaurant, though, or something, I think, over in Capitola, California. That was cool. That was a long time ago. That was years ago. And yeah, that's him and Joe Satriani in that photo. All right, yeah, let's get these strings off. And yeah, these are nice guitars, man. Squier guitars, dudes. Yeah, see, you can really see everything with the lights on. Let's see. Oh, yeah, some of these screws are like rusted and stuff. Oh, those pickup screws are totally rusted. I'm just noticing.
That's from hand sweat.
Right there. Ew, gross. Some of these strings are like really stuck on here too. So where are you going to put that painting?
Probably on the other side of the cabin part. You go say?
Because that looks like it's going to take up a lot of wall space.
Yeah, it will.
I'm trying to get these strings off here. Yeah, we might need to change some screws. Some of these screws look pretty old. Let's see. Peggy, you're going to cook a big Christmas dinner? Oh, nice. What are you cooking? I may be having Christmas dinner with Laz and his family. I'm scheduled to drive up there early Thursday morning. You guys can't see what I'm doing here. These strings are like stuck. I'm trying to get them out of the tuners, but not like, I don't want to get stuck with them because they're not my strings, You know what I mean? Like get poked.
I really like the color of that fretboard, at least how it looks on the camera.
The camera makes the guitar look much better than it does in person. Like it's the guitar in person just kind of looks kind of like meh, like not real exciting. But it plays great. I haven't even plugged it in yet. I haven't even heard the guitar. I strummed on it and I'm like, oh yeah, Damn it. You know how people put strings on a guitar and then they like wrap the stuff around and it's impossible to get the change?
That's the Gibson wrap on a Fender Strat that don't work. Never works.
Well, I guess that's what they did. Now, I don't want to get poked with these strings because, like I said, they're not mine. Like, who knows how long they've been on here.
Well, from the looks of those screws, whoever played it sure sweat when they were playing.
Yeah.
And never wiped it off.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, I think I'd definitely have plastic gloves on that one.
Let's see. Guitar Bob. Hey, dude. Yeah, these are pretty nice tuners. So I'm going to keep the tuners as is. I don't got to change those out. I mean, really, what I like to do is change the, pretty much change the pick guard. Change the strap pins. I like to upgrade those because I really think these are upgrades, man. These D'Addario ones, just the shape of them. I think they're nice. Yeah, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm trying to get these strings off this without poking myself. I don't know. What would you do? Just kind of try to cut as close as you can to them?
Get as close as you can to the post, then use the needle nose and pull it out.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. I know you can't see these, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was just bare metal when I bought them for you.
There we go.
Peggy, you could always pack it and then dry ice it, then overnight it to him. Of course, who knows? It may go around the world twice.
Yeah.
I mean, Laz's guitar kit I sent him went from Ohio to Pennsylvania to Illinois, from Illinois to California, from California to Kentucky, back to Illinois, then back to California.
Dang. Oh man, this is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna open these up. I gotta use these to try to get these strings are like stuck. They're like stuck on here, man. Let's see. So today's Tuesday. So tomorrow's Christmas Eve then, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Thursday is Christmas. Are you going out of town?
No, everybody's coming here.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to my daughter's house. So there's going to be like 29 people there.
Mm-hmm. Mad Hatter, if you want to tag me in the video, what you can do is you can put @ Johnny Beane, all one, no spaces. You can put that in the title, and I should get a notification for that. You can do title. You may be able to do description too. Description may hyperlink to my channel, but I know title will give me a notification because somebody else did that before. Somebody did a video and they tagged me that way. So yeah,
Hey, Brian.
I'm glad you got that balloon guitar though, dude.
But Peggy doesn't have hers yet.
Well, maybe it's in Ohio.
Probably on its second trip from California now.
Mm-hmm. Well, and the thing is too, it is the busiest time of year for the post office. Like it's craziness. All right, I just got one string. Impossible getting these off the guitar, man.
Damn.
Let me just get this other string off here, and then we'll start cleaning this thing, man. Brian VH. Dude. Yeah, you got to use the needle nose to do this. Damn it. Okay, I almost got it. Wow. I mean, if you guys want to see what I'm doing, I'm just trying to get the string off the tuner. Like, it's just, there was two of them stuck. I got one of them. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing to watch, but they tie it up right there, and it's like so close.
So just, okay, where you're pushing it there, just cut the loop on the other side, the back side of it, and pull it through.
Yeah. Man, that guitar does look much nicer on camera. But like I said, it plays great. I haven't heard it yet. I can't even get to that to cut it. It's like so like small. Yeah, man. Go ahead. Yeah, text me. There we go. Got it. Finally. Oh my gosh. Got it. Oh my gosh. All right. All right. What am I doing? I got to clean this thing, man. What should I use? I got guitar polish.
I'd wipe it down with alcohol first, or ammonia.
I don't have any beer. No, I don't have any of that. I got to take out my garbage, though. My garbage can's too full. Yeah. Yeah, these things are pretty rusted, man. I'd like to change the screws for the pickups, but I don't have extra ones. Although I do have other pickups I could put in. I mean, if we took out this whole assembly, I mean, if we put in that black guard, that has two pickups already. We just need a third pickup to put in the bridge.
So technically, I could just leave this whole assembly as is. Just remove it. And then some of these screws, I mean, we could change all the pick guard screws. We could change because I have, well, man, I have gold ones. I still have a huge box of gold ones. Or not box, but, you know, these. So we could change these.
There you go. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, yeah, I got to take that off. I always take those off, man. I never leave those on the guitar.
Why?
Because when you go to change your strings, they get caught up in them. And say I'm playing a gig with this guitar and I pop a string and say I have to change the string real quick, you know? I got to take my trash out. That. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that off. These screws don't seem rusted. So those front ones. So we can use some of these back screws. We got six of these. That's weird. I wonder if that's from the factory. There's 2 screw holes each for this.
No, someone just changed the back plate.
Do you see that?
Yep. Billy Ray, I want to get some of that guitar juice. Yeah, see. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, a couple of these screws are kind of gross. Those pickup screws are definitely nasty. Ew, gross. Ew. There's rust. All that DNA coming out of there.
There's rust coming out of some of these.
Yeah, that's sweaty rust with DNA in it.
I do have some rubber gloves. I'll go get some. Gross. I gotta take my garbage out. All right, I'll be right back.
That is a pretty guitar. I if it was mine, I wouldn't mess with it. Thank you, Billy Ray. John Dotson. Hello. Guitar Bob. Good night and Merry Christmas, my friend. Haunt's doing pretty good. Just sitting here waiting on Johnny to come back. He's working on that Strat he just got. Which I think looks pretty good like that, but he's about to switch stuff. No. But it looks like someone sweated all over those screws and probably spilled beer on them. Okay, let me ask the chat this while we're waiting on it. It has nothing to do with working on a guitar. Black Sabbath, Ozzy era or Dio era? Which do you prefer? Mad, did you listen to that Heaven Hung in Black? Ozzy. I say Ozzy also as my preference, but I do like the Dio era also. But Ozzy's still the best one for me. But I will say I believe that Dio's voice on the song, on the recording, The Mob Rules, is freaking killer. And jump forward to 91 era, 92, somewhere around there. The Dehumanizer album, the song I, and Dio nailed that too. But then come back with Sabbath 13, Is God Dead with Ozzy. Ozzy kicked serious butt on that. So when I first heard Black Sabbath 13, it was funny because I knew it came out and I didn't get a chance to get it yet. And I had the radio station on here. And they played Is God Dead? And I was listening to it on the radio, setting up for a concealed carry class in a church fellowship or like a recreation hall, listening to Is God Dead? I was waiting to be struck down right then and there.
Wow.
But if you listen to the words, Ozzy says, I don't believe that God is dead. Oh, route for a humbucker up front.
Mm-hmm.
Now that changes things.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, even though I don't have a pick guard for that. But yeah, it does.
That's cool, man. When he died, my son got it put like right here on his wrist.
You mean Dio?
No, Ozzy.
Ozzy. Oh yeah, something that I was going to mention. We were talking about Adam the Woo earlier. When Ozzy passed away, they had that visual at the Star.
Yeah.
In Hollywood. Adam the Woo went to that and he covered it. He did footage of that.
Cool.
So you might want to look that up. You'll see that, him talking about that.
Look, John, there's that extra ground wire screwed to the body.
Yeah. Yeah, so it looks like that's going to the it's going to the jack, I guess. So, man, I wish these screws weren't so rusted.
You wouldn't happen to have any steel wool, would you?
No.
Sandpaper?
No. No, I don't. Let's see.
Because you can take one out at a time and put it in the drill, the screw, and then run the drill and run sandpaper across the head of it.
Mm-hmm. Wait, let me think. So if we were to, well, I mean, if we were to take that out, we've got this one. I wonder if this will drop in, though, if this will fit. Looks like there's space there. Oh yeah, I think that looks much nicer having that on there than just the white. I mean, this does make it look like 50s, but like I said, it looks much nicer on camera than it does in person. And I think this makes it look nicer. Both. Well, stuff. So I put those old screws in here, the rusted ones.
Pour some white vinegar in that with some
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna try to
dish
clean
soap.
them. I was gonna try to clean them up. Okay. Yeah, I just want. Yeah, that's all nicely done.
So that extra one going to the body on top of the conductive paint or the copper tape is what I do all the time too. Never hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta let Ava out. I'll be right back. Come on, I'll let you outside. Let's go. Come on.
Did I check the electronics on this one? No, I never did. I never did. But I'm not using them, so it's all good. I can always fix them later. Oh yeah, that one. I'll just cut that. These pickups say stuff on the back. Looks like they're all dipped too. Not bad. Yeah, I'm sure this stuff works. I'll use it on another guitar eventually. It's just on this particular one, I just wanted to change it out. Now, let's see if this fits even. It'd be nice if it did. Why are you hitting? It's always something hitting. Oh, because the pots are bigger. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Wait. So if I can get this just to, yeah, that pot is bigger down there. I feel it. Why is it hitting here? It's hitting. Oh no. I think that second pot is hitting. Wait a minute. Wait, we can almost, oh, it almost works. I think it does work. I think it fits. Although it feels like it's hitting right here. It must be that cable. Oh, because of this. That's such a fat cable. Dang, that's such a big cable there. Okay, this is the ground. So if we can get this just to fit, we just got to put a pickup in there and then hook it up to the jack, and that's it.
Just run that wire around the other side of the pot and out of the way.
It's pretty thick. It's like, yeah, it's like this. Part of the ground was like on the side. Well, it's on the top, but it runs down the side. Because see, the body that this, well, the pickguard wasn't, but all these electronics like this was all in that mint green guard that I stuck on that other guitar, which was on that red body that had the red headstock originally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I got that body right here. See, this is the thing. I was going to try to get this thing going. What night was that? And we ran into a problem as far as like routing or something, I remember. Because originally I was going to put this on here, and we ran into some routing issue, and I don't have a Dremel. So originally I was going to do this. Don't get stuck. So if we can get, wait, will that even fit through there? If that doesn't even fit through there, we'll just have to change everything out. This may be too thick for this.
I sent you drill bits to drill through that. Longer bits. They're in that first thing I got you with that box, that locking box type deal.
Oh yeah, that won't even go through there. We might have to just change these. Because I do have different wire. It's pretty interesting. I've never seen something like that. Let's see. Yeah, let's say we were to enlarge that hole down there. Oh crap, my battery. Hang on. Battery on my phone is dying. Okay. So we can drill that hole for the
Yeah.
for the jack. We can enlarge that, but there's still the issue of the cable where it's coming through. You guys can kind of see this. The way it's attached to this pot, it's hitting. Like it's hitting like here or something. Let me see. Yeah, that's a thick wire, man.
Mad Hatter, this is my Charvel Pro Mod Sam Demas Sunburn.
Is it hitting?
Yellow. Looks white, but it's actually yellow with a yellow pickup into red. And the original pickups that were in this, Johnny has.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they sound great. Yeah, those are nice guitars, man. I played one of those. I played one of those guitars. I played it through that Soldano Astro 20 amp, which is a really nice amplifier. Sounds really nice.
Yeah, these are. Plus, I did the red hardware treatment on the Floyd. Wait a minute, let me brighten the light up a little bit here. And move the mic away for a minute. Yeah, I love this guitar. Oh, I did the red on the headstock too. Even underneath the tuner buttons, you see the red right there instead of the white plastic? That's red titanium. So you can tighten the tuner buttons down and not crack the plastic. And then the red around the rings, around the tuner post, and in the nut.
Oh, wow. I just found a whole bunch of screws. I found more pickup screws. Look at all this. I didn't even know I even had all this stuff. Thank you to Rich. Rich must have given me this.
And another reason to organize the bench.
Can definitely do that. Okay. So let's see. If I was to add a pickup to this, hot would go to here because that's where the old one was. I can see it. So hot to there, ground to there.
Yeah, because when the switch is back all the way, it's on that front leg.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Thing is, though, we got to find a loose single coil. I mean, I don't really want to like take them out of these assemblies because they're already all together, you know. Like this may be able to go on this other guitar, the red one. That may fit perfectly on there. It might. It may. Unless we do a humbucking. It is routed. That's it.
Mad, it is freaking perfect. That's what it is. Thin. It's kind of a D shape, but a small D. Thin. I love it. I wish. Yeah, I love this neck.
Well, looks like this fits better. This fits better. If we had a humbucking. I do think this looks nicer on this body than the one that was originally on here. Don't take a hammer to the frets. These frets seem pretty nice. Although I do have another guitar here where I did have to like hammer the frets because they were sticking up. Yeah, this actually looks pretty nice. And it seems to fit on there, I think. It just needs the humbucking. This stuff is all hooked up. It's like the hot just goes there. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, see, I wish this was just swimming pool routed, you know, so we didn't have to worry about wires hitting some of this stuff. It's not, but
I can't see that.
but that seems to fit like that. Well, I mean, it would save us some time of dealing with this, because this one, that issue there, that does look nice. I mean, it does look more like how it originally looked too. Let's try that. Let's put a humbucking in there. What do we have? What do we have? Oh, and I could always change these over. Like that. Maybe. Although, are these the ones that were too tall, or these are okay? No, these are fine. We had those other ones where they were too tall, where I could only use the covers with those pickups. I couldn't change the covers out. Or we got these black covers. I wonder if those would work. Throw a single coil into there and we're done. Well, that's the problem, is I don't have a single coil. That's why we're not doing that. By the way, hello, dude. Actually, wait, I do have single coils. I just found them. I have 2 single coils here. So wait, so you were saying do this. Like that. What do you think of that?
I don't see that, Johnny.
That's not a good idea? Could do that. Ooh. Would this fit? P90? P90 in the bridge? Wait a minute. Now we're talking, dudes. Put a P90 in the bridge, man. Does that fit? Dang it. Yeah, squeezes in there. Ooh, look at that.
13, 14K, that's nothing. The slug pickup right there in the Warrior, 48K.
What do you think of that?
I like it.
What do you think of P90 in the bridge? P90, 2 single coils. Why's my phone dying again? Why is that not connecting? I think these cables are going bad. A humbucker with 13K output. I have that X2N that I stuck in another guitar. Where'd that one go? Dude, I got so many things going on here. I don't even know what's what, man. There's like so many guitars here, and they're all a little different. P90? This would sound good, man. Instead of just doing regular humbucking, you know? You can see the tape right here. That's from when I had my guitar synthesizer years ago. I had one of the synthesizer pickups taped right here on this guard. Oh yeah, man. P90s are great, man. I love P90s. I have a guitar here that has two of these. See this pickup here? This was a gift from what's his name? Mike. Is Janice here?
No, she went lay down.
Janice,
I mean, she's probably asleep.
What's that guy's name? Mike. He sent this to me years ago. It's like he's here and then he'll disappear for like months and months and months, and then he'll like appear again. A P90 would be pretty unique. Oh yeah, man. I mean, I don't mean looks wise. I mean looks wise, you know, whatever. I mean, it looks cool. But sound wise, I have a P90 right there. Let's see, man. Well, I mean, we can hook it up. How are we doing time wise? I don't know. This is taking a while. Where are we at? Are we at 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peggy, I'm wearing these gloves because this guitar is kind of gross. It's kind of yucky. Okay, so that's the hot. So that just needs to go in there, and then I just need to hook the ground to that, and then we may have a problem with out of phase. So I would just have to switch the ground and the hot with the middle pickup, if that's an issue. I mean, can you predict that, or you just have to try it, or does it depend on the pickups?
Depends on the pickup.
Like these are, I'm assuming these pickups, the middle and neck, I'm assuming they're generic. Like who knows what they are, you know? This is Seymour Duncan.
Yeah, and it's just got the ground. Yeah, so just ground the braided cable.
Yeah, but I mean,
and it.
If it's
no, you'll be all right.
If it's out of phase with this pickup here, then I would have to switch the two wires, the hot and the ground, with the middle pickup. Looks like there was something there already. Yeah, we may have an issue with this. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, I think I just cut it. Yeah, I think I just cut the wire. I mean, we could solder that wire to that wire. We could just do that. I could try that. I don't want to hurt the... hurt the switch. Seems like it's not getting hot enough. Oh, the cable, its own cable wrapped around the its own cable turned it down. That's so weird. The cable for the soldering iron, as I was pulling the soldering iron over to the guitar, it was turning down the heat. It went from 700 to 400. No wonder it wasn't heating up. That's so weird. Let's try one more time. There we go. Okay, that's connected. And that connects to that. Oh, wait. I haven't even put the screws into the pickup yet. Crap, do I even have them?
You just found a whole box of screws, or bag of screws.
Yeah, for single coils, not humbuckings.
Well, there was some humbuckers screws in the ones the last bag I sent you.
These might fit. It's tough for wearing the gloves.
Yeah, I can do that, Matt.
Okay, that'll work. Are you kidding? I think this cable. I think this cable. This phone cable's broken. Oh damn it! I just ripped a finger off. Oh well, screw these.
Thank you, Peggy.
Okay. All right. So I do have to be done in 20 minutes because I have to have dinner. So we'll see how far we get, and then I'll continue this tomorrow. This one was kind of expensive, Billy. It's the real thing made by J Frog himself. It does have, it's completely carved out. You can see all through there. Up here. Computer hush. Plus, this one, I asked for a flat neck. Not on the fretboard, but on the back. So as you can see, it's flat. That's the Bones guitar, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, Jason Becker has one of those. I saw it years ago.
It's an ESP J Frog. J Frog actually made this one.
Mm-hmm.
Same guy that made the Georges.
That's cool.
Damn, how'd that go?
Okay.
The only thing I changed is I put a white Invader in here because I like the contrast. But I still have the Screaming Demon that was originally in it. Yeah, I've had this for years, and it was $5,000 then.
Dang. On the pure tone, the right is hot, the left is ground. Ground. Hot. That's too short. You gotta extend these wires. Red.
Anybody ever watch Star Trek, the original? When they beamed you aboard?
That's cool, man. Did you see all the movies too?
What?
Did you see all the movies too?
Oh yeah.
I only saw Con.
Con.
Yeah, that's the only one I ever saw. They did a screening of that in Monterey too. We missed it. William Shatner was there. We should have gone. We didn't go. He was there.
Well, they came up with a way. He's 94 years old, and he's going to play Captain Kirk again. Even though they killed him off in Generations, they found a way through the alternate Kelvin timeline to bring him back. Yes, I am a Trek nerd.
It's ground. What is that? Okay, that's hot. I wish these wires weren't so short. Oh crap. So wait, so they're making a new Star Trek movie then?
Yeah.
And he's going to be in it?
Yep.
Well, he's still around. I mean, you know. Might as well be. Okay. Where are we at? Time-wise, we got 8 minutes. Hurry up. Hurry. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna be done in 8 minutes, so I'll finish the guitar tomorrow. Where is this going? This wire didn't even go to nowhere. Some of these wires, they're like hooked up here, but they're too short. Like, this wire shouldn't go anywhere. That doesn't do anything. This red wire, that we need to get rid of. We need to put a new one. Got a pure tone jack. Exclamation point pure in the chat. We'll give you the link for pure tone. Oh crap. And yeah, let's see what that does.
Earthquake?
Actually, not then, but we did have several the other day, although we didn't feel them down here. Yeah, we have yet to have a nice earthquake here where this whole place falls apart. Maybe it's pure tone, all one word. I don't know. I need to redo all that stuff. I need to go through and just delete a bunch of that. Because it's like years and years and years.
Ogre.
Hey, what's up, Overlord? All right. Get rid of that. Grab the new one. I guess this one. There it is. Yeah, pure tone. Thank you, Peggy. Yeah, it was pure tone, all one word. Yeah, I'm going to redo all the Nightbot stuff. Probably, you know, after NAMM. You know, next year, I'm going to change a bunch of stuff up.
I got pure tone in every guitar I own that is not a 9-volt powered, because they basically, when you buy if you have the active pickups, it comes with their own. It's basically a pure tone, because you have to have that extra plug for the battery. But all the other ones that don't have active or passive, I put pure tones in every one of them, because that is by far the best input jack you can put in a guitar. And I've been using them since they came out.
Since they came out of your guitar?
No, I've been using them for a long time.
Well, you weren't here, man. I did a show where I plugged in an angled cable into one, and I couldn't even get the thing out.
I told you not to do that.
Well, so I had to screw the thing back into the body to pull the thing out.
Every guitar that goes across my bench, Mad, gets a pure tone in it. I need to buy him by the gross. Oh, and thank you to Bay Area Rich, because the case for this was just a standard case. And Bay Area Rich, was you with him, Johnny, when he went there and got that?
Where?
It was the starving musician, but I don't know which one. It was one by him.
No. No, there's two of them. There used to be three of them. I used to shop at the one in Berkeley all the time. This was like 20 years ago.
Rich gifted me this case for it.
Very nice.
Initially, he picked it up, and it was like, I told him, said, let me know what it was, tax and all, and I'll send it to him. Then he went on vacation, and then when he came back, I asked him, I said, hey, what do I owe you for that? And he said, just buy me a good burger and a beer. I'm like, okay. So, now, Bones has this gravestone case.
Was that before he was out there?
It was he left the next day because he told me that he would buy it, he would get it, but he couldn't ship it till he got back. And then starving musician, what's the guy's name? Andrew or something? He shipped it for me, or for Rich to me from the store the next day.
Oh, that's cool.
Or whatever, whoever the manager is out there, he knows.
Oh, that's Vern.
So
that's Vern, yeah. Hey, Mickey.
There we go. Bones has its gravestone case. That is ESP case, even. The tombstone. Now it's in its rightful place. It's even on the back. Like a cracked marble.
Cool.
It says, ESP Guitars, established 1975. Guitars and basses, North Hollywood, California. Kind of got the skull with, and I'm into skulls, so.
That's cool, dude.
So it's got its rightful case now. I guess Bones has a home. Because I initially bought a Rode. I initially bought a all metal Rode case, coffin case shaped like a coffin, and it's got like a red, deep blood red packing or material inside where it looks like inside a coffin. And I thought, man, that's great. This will fit. And it fits, except the reverse headstock will not fit in the end of it. I was like, damn it. So,
Where's that tape
Mad, this Seymour Duncan slug, custom ordered and made by, oh, you can't do it, MJ.
Yeah, I can, but I'm busy. Oh, crap. Which wire is wire? Which wire is which one? Hang on. Red.
48K.
So explain to them what that means.
Output of the power of the pickup. Most hot bridge pickups are between 12 to 18. I think the dime bucker is 16 or 18. And occasionally you get some that are 20 up to 22. But the slug is 48K as opposed to 15K. So it's, 3 times more powerful. I had a 5K pot or 500 watt, 500K pot for the volume for it. And I thought, I don't know if that's enough or what to do. So I put a 1 meg pot in it, and it really made a big difference. Plus, I installed the Tessie kill switch in this.
Exclamation point, Tessie. Yeah, we have a channel ID from him, too. I used to see him at the NAMM show years ago. So red is hot, black is ground.
Is it 18.5? Okay. I knew it was either 16, at least 16, because I got one in the Erie Death Swirl, which, thank you, Billy Ray. I think this,
All right.
I think the 1 meg pot tamed us down to like 43. I can check here in a minute. Hold on. I'll tell you. My handy dandy tester. So let me see. Just for example, this is a Black Winter. I don't even know what it would be. So let's find out. $16.57 in the Black Winter. You can see it. So, and plug from that. And then go to this. Turn it down. Now here's the funny part. You got to go up. You go from 20 to 200. All right, so with the 1 meg pod, it's 44.1. There you go.
So what does that mean as far as sound?
You know what? Well, first off, it's extremely loud. But I like the fullness because it's controllable. It just gives it's a different sound. It's I don't know how to explain it. I like the sound, and I'm the Tim Allen kind of more power guy. So when I found out that made that much, I was like, "Ooh boy!" So here, I'll do it. I'll show you. Put it again. Turn it down. If I can hold this. Wait a minute. I got stuff everywhere here. You see, I'm plugged into the back. This bench looks like Johnny's workbench. Okay, we're at 0. As I turn the volume up. $44.1. The Seymour Duncan Slug. Now they're not custom ordered. Now you can just buy them. They're like $150. And it's just 2 solid rails. It's got the Seymour Duncan logo there in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, just look up Seymour Duncan Slug.
We'll do it. Hang on. I got a split. So we'll continue this tomorrow because my dinner's ready. I gotta go. I got everything wired up. Everything is wired. Does it work though? I don't know. It looks nice. It looks cool. We'll wait till tomorrow to try it out. I'll just leave everything right here. I'll put some screws in here though to keep it down.
Yeah.
That looks pretty cool though.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, I'll just unplug everything. Unplug all that. Let me Hang on. Okay, hang on. I gotta wash my hands real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's a P90, Mickey. So, get yourself a slug. I think they name it that because, like, if you play it through a 412 with a nice, powerful head, it's like slugs you in the face with power, and you really feel the air moving on the stack. But they used to be just a custom order. That was the only way you can get them. But now they make them, and you can just buy them now, normal. But I think they're like $149 or $159 each.
Mickey, yeah, that's a P90.
Oh yeah, the slug is just ripping.
Are you kidding? Hang on.
What'd you knock over?
So, gross.
That's only part of it. It goes clear up to the top.
Oh my gosh. Why is that messed up? Do you see that?
Yeah, it's the block.
Oh, I gotta remove it. That's why. There we go. Okay. All right. So the guitar, it's wired up. I haven't plugged it in yet, so I don't know if it works, but we'll try it out tomorrow. We'll continue it tomorrow. And yeah, let me get you guys. What is that called?
Slug. Seymour
pickup?
Duncan slug. Now I have my daughter. I'll be at my daughter's house tomorrow, so I will not be here. So this will be the last time I will see you before Christmas, everyone. So with that being said, Merry Christmas to everybody in here. Everybody who's not chatting but lurking. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas.
I will be for Friday's show, but Wednesday and Thursday, no.
Okay. What's that pickup called?
Slug.
Seymour Duncan Slug?
Mm-hmm.
The Slug humbucker pickup?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there it is. I got it. Copy. Okay. All right, so I'll give Nightbot a link to that. Well, let me just put it in the...
Okay, Peggy, I'll look after the show. Thank you.
It's starting to rain. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys an affiliate link for that if you want to get one and help support the channel. Okay, so that's the link, and then I'll grab it and I'll give it to Nightbot. Right there. So that's the Seymour Duncan Slug. Right there. Let me just grab that. Let's see. Nightbot.
But I will tell you it does work best with a 1 meg pot. 1 meg. Although 500 works, but the 1 meg is a little bit better. I didn't even try a 250. I was afraid to do that.
Seymour Duncan slug pickup. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try one of those. Yeah, I can compare it to my X2N.
The DiMarzio.
Yeah.
Be interested to see what that puts up. Merry Christmas, Johnny Rock.
You're in New Zealand, dude? Okay. Seymour Duncan Bridge pickup. Where's that link?
Can you show it? See what it says about it? Dinner?
Yeah, I gotta go. Let me just grab this link. Okay, if you guys would, click on this link. Make sure it works.
Rico.
We'll just do slug. All right, so try exclamation point slug in the chat. See if that works. And then click on the link. See if that works.
Never popped up, Johnny.
Why is the Lincoln sending me to fans only Magic Beans? What? Are you kidding? Fans only Magic Beans? I'm gonna try it. Fuck.
You better go eat.
Yeah, I gotta go. All right, that should do it.
All right. Good night, everybody. Merry Christmas.
It's a timer, that's why.
Oh. Enjoy your family time. Remember, it's not what's under the tree, it's who is around it. Love you all. Sid! Get me out here. Sid! Good night, everybody. Johnny,
See you, man.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everybody.
All right,
Be
Merry
good.
Christmas, dude. See you later. All right. Exclamation point slug in the chat. That should do it. That'll give you the link. Click on the link, see if it works. There it is. See if that works. Click on that. Hopefully it works. All right, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. Tomorrow, we will try that. I've yet to plug it in. I don't know if it works or not. We tried a few different things. We'll see, though. All right. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Channel members, thank you so much for your continued support for this channel and these shows. There they are. Thank you. Thank you. Music Therapy Laz. 149. Yeah, that's how much the pickup is. The slug. All right, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. It worked? All right. Peggy, thank you so much. Thank you. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow. Workbench Wednesday. We'll go back to the bench. We'll get that guitar up and running. So far, we got a P90 in the bridge. 2 single coils. It looks cool. It'll sound even better. All right, Mad Hatter. I'll look for that. And if you want, message it to me too, if you could. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow right here on... what channel is this?
TV. Johnny Beane TV?
Johnny Beane TV.
Do you find beans often? Do you have magic beans?
Yeah, that's my name.
Oh, okay.
That's my name.
Oh, cool. Watching Johnny Beane TV.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Sherman Callahan. Good to see you, man. We're out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Workbench Wednesday. We'll be at the Workbench right here on what channel?
You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Make sure to subscribe.
All right. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.